morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you. I know it's a little early in the morning for some of you, and some of you are probably awake this morning. It depends on your time zone. But I am Dr. Morris, and I am one half of the Dr. Morris and Dr. Sanders experience. And Dr. Sanders is not with me in the studio this morning. But this morning, I decided to come inside the studio this morning because we have an up and coming show this week. And you don't want to miss this up and coming show this week. It's on a topic of the foolish things that we tell our children about the other parent, the foolish things that we tell our kids about the other parent. That's going to be the conversation this Thursday. So I want you all to tune in. Tune in this week. It's going to be an awesome conversation. I truly believe that we're going to have some fun with this conversation, but it's going to be a powerful conversation this Thursday. This Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when me and Dr. Sanders are planning to go live and talk about the foolish things that we tell our children against the other parents. You don't want to miss that conversation this week. I won't be before you too long, but something has been pricking my heart. If you notice what's been going on lately, if anybody is, if you are a friend of mine, Facebook friend of mine, and you are in connections with me, trust and believe the things that I'm going to say. Um, it has nothing to do with me being a racist person. I didn't come in the studio this morning to act like I am a racist person and spread negative rhetoric among my followers. I'm just here to shine light on what's been going on. But let me play some music real quick. Let me play some music. I want to get into something that's really been going on and is really bothersome to me, and I'm quite sure it is affecting a lot of other people.
Yearning for your love. I just can't help myself when I miss your touch, when I miss your hug, when I miss your touch, 'cause my body is yearning for you, love. See, it's just one of those things. When I remember how we first met, you used to watch me and I was want you. I want you even. Every time I saw you, girl, I felt something mean going, 'cause my body is yearning for your love. My body is yearning for your love. My body is yearning for your love. Well, it's yearning for your love. When I think about it, all I do is want you some more. How could I let you go now? I'm wondering if you remember how we first met. Do you remember that first kiss we once shared in the night? We made love from the first time we spent together. How could I forget the love we used to have? Your touch, your miss my hugs, I'm sure you miss. Every time I think about you, I can feel it in my heart now. I sit back and realize why we're so far apart. I just can't get over. But my faith in you. Oh, you're my everything. You rock my world. My body is yearning for your love. See, I have never found another woman like you. My body is yearning for your love. My body is yearning for your love. See, I have never found another one. Another woman who was that was even close to you. See, you're the kind of lady with so much class. When I got myself together, I was that kind of man that you saw.
It's DJ Showtime, the Mix Master, spinning on the wheels.
Keep playing this game. How can they say they love you and then treat you so bad now? Tell me, why do they smile in your face and then stab you right in your back? Why do they treat you so bad, even though you try to love them with everything you have? I just don't understand what's really going on. Can somebody tell me what's really going on? The world is going crazy and people are living from day to day, but some people feel lost and can't find their way. What happened to the good times? Those days are really gone, yeah. I wish that somebody would wave a magic. Good people can barely pay the bills and put food on the table, while the rich getting rich and the middle class is not able. Can somebody tell me what's really going on? I really wanna know what's really going on. Oh, I don't know why it's so much hate. People hearts going through, they might be raped. Can't speak what you want, it's no fader with space. Why they making up laughs and don't practice what they preach? You got peeking sides and role-play pubs, not to beat it to PayPal. Got some people in beds, can somebody tell me what's really going on? I just wanna know what's really going on. Just tell me what's really going on.
It's Power 103, the People Station. Real talk, real radio. We're on the air.
I wanna know what's your name, girl. You met someone I used to know. She was the kind of lady I keep going back for. things I can't mention. When I look in your eyes, you got that same old look. I don't wanna lose another chance of what I should've took. See, I just wanna know what's your name, girl. You make me up some mind, I let it walk out the door to see you. I just wanna know your name. Every time I see you, girl, it's the same old song, trying to compare you to another. When I know that's wrong, when my day was dark and cloudy, she made the sun shine. I should have never let her go. But I knew she was mine, even though you reminded the love that I once had. See, it's only one thing that I want to know. See, I just want to know what's your name, girl. You done wake me up, someone I never walk out the door to see.
It's Power 103, the People Station. Real talk, real radio. We're on the air.
I'm back. Hey, listen, we have a show coming up this week. Actually, it's this Thursday. Um, you want to tune in. You want to tune in for this show. Me and Dr. Sanders are going to be back at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be talking about on a topic of the foolish things that we say to our children about the other parent. The foolish things that we say to our children about the other parent. That's going to be the conversation this Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m. You don't want to miss that conversation. Me and Dr. Sanders, again, we come to shine light on what's going on. We do not, I am going to say this, we do not attempt to tear anybody down. That's not our agenda. Trust me, we love our people. We are not here to tear you down, folks. We are just here to shine light on the things that happen and is happening all around us and everything that has to do with us. That being said, since I'm here in the studio this morning, again, I know it's kind of early for some of you. Some people are at work, wherever they may be this morning. But let me say this to you all. And this is not an attempt to tear down any of my white friends. I got to say this. Because I love you. I love you. And some of you I have come across, dealt with in relations to some of you, work with, whatever the cause may have been. This is not to say that all Caucasian people are evil. That is a lie from the pits of hell, because there are a lot of Caucasian people that truly, truly love African American people. Trust me. And I'm not here this morning to really tear down the Caucasian race of people. I'm not here to call you devils or anything below that, even though African American people are called every name in the book. I'm not here to tear white folks down. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm aiming to do. For the people that do that, I want you to understand that during slavery, there were a lot of Caucasian people that assisted with freeing slaves through the Underground Railroad system with Harriet Tubman. A lot of people will look at certain things one way. Now, let me say this. Again, we have such an injustice going on right now. If you notice that, if any of you are my friends, again, with me on Facebook, you can check my page. You can check my receipts. I have been posting a lot about the coming of Jesus Christ. I have been posting a lot about going to hell. If you check my receipts, you'll find that that's all that you will find on my page about me talking about people not receiving Jesus Christ as their personal savior, and folks allowing themselves to go to hell. It's a shame that it takes that much posting, which I do. Again, you can check the receipts. I post a lot about not wanting people to go to hell. I post a lot about that on my page. I myself don't want to see nobody going to hell. Trust me. I got the receipts. I post those kind of things on my page, wanting people to see the reality of going to hell and burning in hell. If you check the last couple of posts on my page, you'll find that it's been a lot of posts about African American people being hung in this country. And we've come to a place where it seems like a lot of people done tuck their tails and don't want to talk about it. It seems like a lot of people would rather go hide under a rock and not talk about it. Now, when it comes to people like myself, I am a mouthpiece. Trust me. I'm not afraid to speak the truth. I'm not afraid to speak the truth. It doesn't matter if it's the church, when it comes to titles, when it comes to whatever the case may be. I'm not afraid to speak the truth. Trust me. But we have such a problem going on, and I don't want to make this, again, a racist conversation. This is not about me being a racist person. This is to shine light on the injustice of America. We got a serious problem. Now, watch this, folks. I got to say this, because this show that me and Dr. Sanders have, it's about real talk, real conversations with real people. We have real conversations on this show. Power 103, the station that empowers the people with Dr. Morse and Dr. Sanders' experience. We have real conversations. Now, I got to say this. For you, for the couples that are in interracial marriages and relationships, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. This is not an attack on your relationship. This is not an attack on who is who in the relationship. This is reality, folks. And I want you all to understand that this thing is happening right in front of our faces. History has repeated itself. Now listen, I'm not going to attack the church. I'm not going to attack no leaders. I'm not here to attack Caucasian people. I am here trying to wake up our own African American people. This is what this conversation is about. I'm trying to wake us up. So many of us are so asleep. We're still sleepwalking. You see the injustice going on, but you turn a blind eye to it. You don't see a whole lot of folks posting stuff like I post. There's some people out there that's bringing this thing to the limelight. Trust me, there's some folks out there that's actually talking about the injustice of what's been going on. There's a few people that's out there, and there's only a handful. One thing I will say about Dr. Jamal Bryant, this is what I will say about Dr. Jamal Bryant and Reverend Wright, and it's a few other leaders of the church that are bold enough to speak out. There's a few leaders that are bold enough to speak out. And then we have some people that will tuck their tails in leadership. Gotta say it. I ain't gonna tear you down, but I'm gonna say that there's some people in leadership, major leadership around the country, major leadership people that are connected to you, that like to tuck their tails and don't want to talk about the reality of what's really going on. Now, when it comes to the United States of America, I am not going to really get into detail about how this country was really built and the principles behind what it was built upon. That's a whole nother conversation. But what I will say is that our folks are sleeping. Now, for my Caucasian and brothers and sisters in Christ, I love you. I love you. I really do. I love you. I got to tell you this. I love you. But it comes a time where some of you need to speak up for the injustice of the hangings and killing of the African American people. If you say you love God, if you are a true friend, like you say you are, then why aren't you saying anything about the injustice of the killing and hangings of our black people? It's a shame that folks tuck their tails. I got to keep saying that. It's a shame that we sit back and watch white police officers slam African American people, women, pull them out of cars and slam them on the ground and beat them down like they're nothing. But we got folks tucking their tails today. It's a shame that we watch the killings of George Floyd and Nolan Wells, Breonna Taylor, and the list goes on and on and on and on. But we got folks tucking their tails. See, listen, y'all, I'm not afraid to say what I'm going to say. Only person I'm afraid of is God Almighty. People, I'm not afraid of. But I'm going to say this. For the leaders, the churches, even with the people I'm connected with, that's in the South. Y'all folks need to be careful. Don't think for not one moment, trust and believe. How soon do we forget the bombing in Birmingham when the church was bombed and it killed all them children? This is in Alabama. But we got people today who are still asleep. We want to listen, y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me clearly. I want y'all to hear me clearly today. We need to stop tucking our tails. We have such an injustice going on right now, and nobody wants to talk about it. We want to come every single Sunday, Bible study. I didn't want to get on this subject today because that's a whole nother sermon that I'm going to be preaching. Y'all better get ready for that one. But we have such an injustice going on in our country, and nobody wants to speak up and say nothing. We want to come in looking real good on Sunday morning. Oh, that's right. Church is not for politics. My God, Malcolm X was the man. But church is not for the politics. We can't enlighten our people on Sunday morning about the injustice system that's happening to our black folks. But we want to preach and don't want to shine light on the injustice system. Tucking our tails. We got enough nerve to turn the cheek. Yeah, I know what the Bible says, turn the other cheek. But when is enough is enough? When are we going to rise up and start talking about what's been going on? We can have all the convocations we want. We can have all the Bible studies, invite all the people that we want to our churches. We can do all those things. Everybody can get dressed up looking real good in the purples and the pinks and the reds and the collars and their gold chains hanging all around our necks. But don't nobody want to talk about what's going on. Don't nobody want to talk about the injustice of our people. It takes people to stop tucking their tails and come from under that rock. It's a shame of what's going on to our people. People are getting hung by the day. What about some of the missing people in Mississippi and Alabama and the southern states? People are being, you can't even find people. And these are African-American people. Young women gone missing. Black people don't hang themselves. But we want to go down south. We want to, I'm moving down south, or I'm going down south. For what? I don't take nothing away from our African-American people who still lives in the South. I take nothing away from you. Trust me. Some of the churches that are still in the South, I take nothing away from you. But my God, it comes a time where you better start guarding yourself. Everybody else want to buy a bunch of guns, and I didn't come here to talk about the Second Amendment the Second Amendment, your right to bear arms. But listen, folks, we're in a time where some of y'all churches better hire some security. Some of y'all churches better get some security in your churches. People armed with guns. I said it and I'm going to say it again. Texas is one of the states where everybody carries. Everybody got a gun in Texas. Everybody got a gun. Oh, the Texans, boy, they love to have their guns. But trust me, folks, everybody else is loading up with rifles and guns and ammunition because they are looking for a race war. But we walking around here lollygagging. The African-American people are sitting back watching Teen Takeover and our black folks beating each other down on World Star Hip Hop. And we got these folks sitting back laughing because of the beat down. Foolishness. Our own African-American people are sitting back watching our young folks, grown folks fight in the street, beating each other down, killing each other. Killing each other. This is the reality, folks. See, Power 103, I created, God gave me a vision. He said, Apostle, It's people like you that have a voice. I'm going to give you something and you need to run with it. See, it's called power. The station that empowers the people. This platform was built because God said, do it. Talk about the real issues. Folks are asleep. Wake them up. And it's sad that we have so many of our people that sit back and think it's funny when you see black people beating down other black people. This thing was happening during slavery. They would have fights on the plantation among the strongest bucks. And the slave masters used to come and they used to cast lots and bet, while the other slaves on the plantation would sit back and watch their husbands or two brothers or two uncles fight and beat each other down to a bloodbath. And there's nothing new under the sun. This stuff is still going on today. We're fighting each other. We're beating each other down. We're jumping each other and kicking each other and just it's craziness. But when a brother like me speaks up and says something, I'm attacking black folks. No, I'm not. I'm not attacking black folks. Black folks attacking each other. I'm not here to attack black folks. I'm here to shine light on what's been happening with the injustice system to our own African-American people. But soon as somebody like me step up and say something about the black teen takeover, our black children going into stores and stealing and looting and fighting all in the streets, we can't go nowhere. We can't go nowhere. Everywhere we go, we got to fight and act ignorant. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because I am not going to be afraid to speak up. Everywhere we go, we got to fight and act crazy. We can't go on no cruise ships. We go to the bars, the clubs, the malls, the beaches. Everywhere we go, we got to act crazy. But y'all better be careful. Because now you got ICE who are kidnapping people. That's a whole nother conversation. Y'all want to act crazy? Let ICE come around and start sweeping some of y'all young folks up. Let ICE start sweeping y'all tails up and throw you in detention centers. See, I'm here to shine light on what's going on. ICE are slave catchers. That's who they are. I'm going to say it. That's who ICE is. ICE are slave catchers. They're not locking up white folks. They're not catching white folks. They're catching the Negroes. Yes, the Spanish people, Negroes. But we want to tuck our tails, y'all. This is reality. This is what's going on in our country right now. We got slave patrol. History has done a 360. And it's happening right in front of our faces. But we want to beat each other down. We won't sit back and make TikTok videos and run to the fights when you got two black African American girls fighting and pulling each other hair. We want to pull out our cell phones. This is what black folks do. This is what the young generation of our children do. This is what's going on, folks. The beat down. And then they post it all over social media like it's funny to see who can get the most likes. But the church don't want to talk about it. We want to have Sunday school. We want to preach about getting blessed, bless this, getting blessed. You're going to get blessed, and so is financial seed, and God is going to do this, and God is going to do all that. Trust me, God is going to do all of that. It's written in his word. But what about the injustice? See, I kind of really know why a lot of the churches, African-American churches, and a lot of the pastors that run those churches won't speak up against the government. I really know why. I know why y'all gotta preach a soft message. You can't preach anything against the government, or you can't preach racism in the pulpit, and you got to keep the message soft, and you can't offend people. I know why. And y'all know why too. Y'all know why some of y'all can't preach against the government. Y'all know why y'all can't say some things in the pulpit. That 501 is something, isn't it? That's a whole nother conversation, y'all. Listen, we have such an injustice that's going on, folks. We really do. We need to get to a place where leaders need to start coming together. I'm going to say it again. We need some leaders that need to get together. We need some real leaders. They need to get together. We all need to get together. We need to get together, and we need to figure out what needs to be done about the injustice of our African American people. Something needs to be done about it. We need to stop tucking our tails. See, I'm real people. I'm real people. I'm real people. I have a voice. And I'm not afraid to use my voice. Now, when is enough is going to be enough, folks? When are we going to stop tucking our tails? And when are we going to start talking about the reality of what's happening in this country? I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to go to some music, and we'll be back.
It's something in my heart, sweet baby. It's telling me what we once had. Now I'm sitting here feeling so sad, only reminiscing on the good love we shared. But now that you're gone, girl, I knew that you cared. See, it's something in my heart, sweet, yeah. It's telling me what we once had. Now I'm sitting here feeling so sad. Tonight is the night that I could hold you tight and make you feel alright. Lay back with you, girl, until the morning light. 'Cause you're the one for me. But it's something in my heart, yeah, sweet lady, it's telling me what we once had. What we once had. Feeling so sad, yeah. But when we touched and kissed, how did you feel now? Tell me, girl, was our love for real, or was you just trying to run a game on me? You used to tell me, girl, I'm the one you see, but you're the kind of girl I've been looking for. Being away from you now makes me want you more. How could I walk away and didn't see your love? See, it's something in my heart. It's something in my heart, sweetly. Ooh, now I'm suddenly feeling so sad. Something in my heart. Oh, ooh, sweet lady, it's telling me what we once had. What we once had. Feeling so sad. Oh.
It's Power 103, the People Station. Real talk, real radio. We're on the air.
Hey, listen, I'm back. Hey, listen, we're gonna be having a show this week, and it's Thursday at 9 p.m. Please tune in. Feel free to tune in. Me and Dr. Sanders are going to be back Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the conversation is the foolish things that we say to our children about the other parent. The foolish things that we say to our children about the other parent. Now, back to the conversation that I was having about the injustice system. Listen, again, to all the leaders, the churches, my friends that are still in the South, Mississippi, Alabama, Atlanta, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, and this state, Maryland itself, which is a southern state. A lot of people, excuse me, who don't know their history don't understand that this state that we live in, Maryland itself, is a southern state. It's not a northern state. Just because you're north of North Carolina and you think that you're in the north. No, you're still in the South. Technically, you're still in the South. So to all my friends, leaders, churches, bishops, archbishops, apostles, listen, I love you. I love you. I love you because God told me to. I have the love of Jesus Christ in my heart. To all my Caucasian friends, guys, women, that are connected to me, that came across my life. Listen, I love you. Nothing is going to change that. But this is just a wake-up call to our own African American people of the injustice of what's been happening in our country. And it's really sad. It's sad what's going on because history has repeated itself. And we are living in a time where it's not safe for no African American person to be out at night by themselves, or anybody that's planning on going to the South. Well, you're already in the South. If you're in Maryland and you're thinking about going down Georgia or Atlanta or Mississippi, or I'm going down to Florida or South Carolina, North Carolina. Hey, listen, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You got to understand that people are being hung. People are being killed and hung up on a tree like a Christmas ornament. Don't be foolish and think that it can't happen to you. Don't be foolish. Don't think that you're out driving around at night, driving those highways at night, and think that some of those racist police officers, their Klan, KKK, don't think that they won't pull you over and call in the boys, and the boys come grab you, and they go put you up on a tree like a Christmas ornament. This is what's happening. Ain't nothing new under the sun. This is what's happening, folks. Let's talk about it. I want to publicly invite anyone, any great leader, any apostle, any chief apostle, any government leader, official, any pastor, any community leaders, any of my Facebook friends, anybody in my family, to reach out to me and Dr. Sanders. Reach out. If you want to come on Power 103 and have a conversation, it's just going to be a conversation. If you feel led to have a bold enough conversation, reach out. I've given this invitation a few times, and it seems like folks are so afraid to talk about the real things that's happening in reality. Now, even when it comes to the church, folks don't want to talk about it. They rather sweep things under the rug. Let's just keep preaching. Let's just keep preaching prosperity. Let's talk about let's keep preaching soft messages and let's not offend nobody. Again, I am going to send out an invitation. I'm sending out an invitation to anyone that feel as though that they are led to have grown folk conversations live right here on Power 103 with me and Dr. Sanders, or just with me. I'm sending out an invitation to any of my friends that I grew up with, the neighborhood people, my neighborhood friends, I'm sending out an invitation. If you feel led that you want to come on Power 103, the station that empowers the people, and you are led to have a real conversation about anything that's going on, let's talk about it. Because we are real people having real conversations. And this is real talk. So I'm going to be getting out of here. But again, we need to wake up, folks, because a lot is going on around this country and nobody's talking about it. Trayvon Martin, what happened with his case? George Floyd, what happened with his case? Breonna Taylor, what happened with her case? Nolan Wells, what you think gonna happen with his case? Again, folks, we need to wake up. We need to seriously wake up before it's too late. Because history is repeating itself. History is actually repeating itself right in front of our faces. Now, again, I didn't come to tear nobody down. This is a reality check, folks. It's a reality check. It's a reality check on what's really going on in this country. Now, when it comes to what has been done to our folks, we can talk about Rosewood. We can talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma. We can talk about who ordered the planes to go in and drop bombs on those black people. We can talk about all that. If anybody is led to come here on this podcast and talk to me and Dr. Sanders about anything, any topics you want to talk about, reach out. Reach out. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We can have a real conversation about what's going on all around us. Hey, listen, again, we have a show coming up this Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The conversation. We have another conversation. The conversation is the foolish things that we say to our children about their other parent. The foolish things that we say to our children about their other parent. You don't want to miss that show, y'all. You don't want to miss that show. Tune in. Again, that's Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, right here from Power 103, the Dr. Morris and Dr. Sanders Experience.
It's Power 103, the People Station. Real talk, real radio. We're on the air.
All right, folks, I'm getting out of here. Again, I just stopped by to talk to you about the injustice of the African American people. Now, listen, again, I love each and every one of you. I have the love in my heart because I'm a godly man. But when do we get to a place where things need to be talked about? When do we get to a place where we're not sweeping things under the rug anymore? When do we get to that place, folks? When do we get to a place where we're going to stop tucking our tails because we're so afraid because the things that we talk about might tarnish our legacy, or it may make us look bad in the pulpit. When do we get to that place, folks? I'm asking you when. When do we get to a place where we continually to allow injustice, and we continually to allow our folks to be in such a destruction mode? And folks sit back and they attack the people who bring that stuff to the limelight. When do we get to a place? Listen, I love you. Tune in Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. You don't want to miss this show. Again.
It's Power 103, the People Station. Real talk, real radio. We're on the air.
Hey, listen, I'm getting out of here. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing that you can do about it. Stay tuned. We got great things coming up. Stay tuned. We have great things coming up. See you Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Dr. Sanders are going to be live. You don't want to miss our conversation. The foolish things that we say to our children about their other parent. Hey, listen, folks, enjoy your day.